Hello, welcome to the podcast. This is a podcast of WorkingAbroad.com. It's Tuesday, the 7th of November. We are in Lewes in East Sussex. The rain is smattering on the windows and we are dreaming of South Africa as that part of the world is now moving into summer. And we have with us today Vicky McNeil, who's going to mention and discuss the projects that we're running in South Africa. Hello and welcome to the podcast.
Hi.
So what type of activities can volunteers be involved with now then?
Well, we actually have 6 different projects there. So we have got quite a range from wildlife conservation to ecological restoration and also to marine conservation programs.
Right, okay. Tell me something. What types of work can they do?
Well, we've got 2 game reserve programs, so they're big 5 game reserve programs where, for example, anyone who wants to get some hands-on experience doing telemetry tracking of predators or learning about how a game reserve works behind the scenes, we've got 2 really great game reserves. One is the Shamwari Game Reserve and the other one is Karira Game Reserve. Both of them are located in a similar region around Port Elizabeth, and having been there myself, I really feel like it's really for anyone who wants to experience not what they would experience in a safari, but it really is getting behind the scenes, getting your hands dirty, learning about the wildlife from professionals who know exactly how to track where the leopards are, track where the cheetahs are, those who could identify the different elephant families, who have knowledge on all the indigenous plants and so on. I think it's a really great opportunity to go out there and spend 2 weeks up to 12 weeks out in the bush.
Excellent.
And yes, we've got 2 of those. That's a big highlight, I would say. I haven't been there myself. I really enjoyed it. The guys there are great, so professional, so knowledgeable, and friendly, and you really come back having learnt a lot.
Yeah, what was your day to day when you were out there?
Getting up early in the morning. Generally the mornings involve game reserve maintenance tasks. Can be anything from repairing fences to doing some work with some invasive plants. And then the afternoons is generally telemetry tracking of predators or going out doing a count, so the herbivore count, if it's the rhinos or if it's the elephants.
And do you see a leopard? Do you see a...
Yes, we saw a leopard, absolutely. We saw a cheetah. In Shamwari there's 2 lion prides as well, so that's really interesting when they get too close to each other's territory. So really great programs. For the rest of South Africa, we've got another project which is really interesting, which is a big cat sanctuary. There's a big problem of cats who are badly treated throughout the world, as you may know already. And this is an ethical wildlife sanctuary where animals can live out their life in peace without being involved in cub petting or canned hunting or any of these breeding farms that exist in South Africa. This place is a truly ethical sanctuary, and volunteers play an important role in helping to work with caring for the lions, caring for the big cats, preparing food, doing enrichment and so on.
Yeah, because the bone trade and can hunting is a big problem.
It's a terrible problem. Working Abroad has taken a very strong ethical stance towards this as well, so we're not involved in any non-ethical animal welfare programs at all. So you can be guaranteed that if you join any of our programs that you are contributing positively and in an ethical manner.
Yeah, that's great. So are there any the projects that are you've spoken about the savannas, you've spoken about the cats and the wilderness. Is there anything going on out at sea? Is there any marine?
Yeah, actually we've got a couple of projects there. We've got an ocean research marine conservation program based out of Plettenberg Bay, and volunteers get to be involved in a range of different activities, from dolphin research, whale research, fin profiling. Actually, next summer we've got a researcher who's doing a research project on the humpback dolphins, so that's really interesting. and a lot of land-based work. So they do some tree planting. They also do a lot of environmental education in the local townships as well. So that's a really great program, and we take shorter-term volunteers, and we also take long-term interns.
Oh, excellent. And also the ages. Can anyone join these projects? Do they have to be over 18 or does...
Actually, we do accept volunteers from 16 years upwards on Carrega, Shamwari, and the Ocean Research Program that I just spoke about. As long as we have parental consent, we can take them from 16. Otherwise, the rest of our projects are generally 17 or 18 years old. We do have a couple of other...
Get off your iPads and iPhones now, 16-year-olders, and go and do some work.
Yeah. No, right. But there are actually some. Actually, yesterday I had a 16-year-old girl who's joining our program. She wanted to get work experience with her school instead of doing it in an office in the UK. She's joining the Ocean Research Program, so that's really good on for her.
Well done. Okay, so
yeah, there's a couple of other programs I just wanted to mention. We've got one based in Nature's Valley, which is working alongside an ecologist, and he's one of the top birders in the region, so you do a lot of bird ringing. Nature's Valley is an absolutely incredible part of the country. Really great place to go. And we also have another marine-based program based out of Cape Town for anyone who wants to get involved in real scientific research. So they work with whales and dolphins again, but it's mainly for PhD or MSc biologists, marine biologists. So lots of opportunities exist actually.
Great, and when can they start? When can volunteers be?
We have opportunities all throughout the year. So really it's a matter of just getting in touch, emailing me. My email's info@workingabroad.com, and just checking on dates. We do have actually July, August are generally very busy months, so if you are thinking about next summer, better get in touch now. But I would say we do have plenty of places still for earlier on in the year.
Oh, so. Excellent. Okay.
And plus, great. South Africa is turning into summer now, so
that's
it's
right.
Good time to go away.
It's turning into summer. It's time to go, and the winter is coming. Is there any other requirements that you want to mention before?
I mean, volunteers generally don't need to have any previous experience because all training is provided on arrival, which is great. But we do ask for people to be proactive, open-minded, flexible, good at working in a team, good at working with people of all different ages and nationalities.
Expect the unexpected.
Exactly. Expect the unexpected, definitely.
Okay, that sounds just what I need to go and do now. So all I have to do is email you info@workingabroad.com.
That's it.
All right. So thank you for listening. So if any of you are interested in going to South Africa this year, get in touch with Vicky McNeil, info@workingabroad.com, and get stuck in. So thank you for listening to this podcast. We'll be back soon.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Thank you. Bye.